We checked out of our hotel Friday morning and started the long drive to our destination for that day. A few hours into the trip, we stopped at a roadside restaurant for lunch. The menu is in Mongolian and English, but some of the translations were pretty funny. My favorite was chicken fried thigh thighs. I ordered the chicken and rice and got a pear-flavored drink. After another few hours of driving, we finally arrived at the Gur camp that we were staying at for the night. We were assigned our Gur and put all of our belongings inside. I got to have the whole Gur to myself. We loaded back onto the bus and drove a few minutes down the road to our activity for the day, which was camel rides. We started by exchanging food with the family that was giving us the tour before heading back outside to get assigned a camel. Once everyone was mounted, the children of the family started leading us out to the sand dunes. After about an hour, we made it back to the camp and dismounted. After some pictures with our new animal friends, we loaded back onto the bus. Dinner that night was chicken with rice and potatoes. We ended the night sitting by the fire and looking at the stars. The next morning, we had breakfast at the camp before driving back to the city. We arrived back to the Ramada and checked into our new rooms for one final night. I was lucky and got upgraded to the suite. We then headed to a local Korean restaurant for one final meal together as a team. After lunch, a few of us walked to a local brewery. After a few drinks, I walked back to the hotel so I could pack for my flight the next morning. I had one last breakfast at the hotel before myself and another participant checked out and our guide drove us to the airport. We got through security fairly quickly, grabbed some food, bought some last-minute souvenirs, and headed to the gate. We boarded the plane, and I found my seat at the very back of the plane. The flight was quick and smooth, and we landed in Seoul, South Korea for another 16-hour layover. After clearing customs, we hopped on a train into the city and then walked to our hotel. We were both starving, so we walked through the city until we eventually found a Korean fried chicken restaurant that was excellent. We stopped at 7-Eleven for some snacks before going back to the hotel for a few hours of sleep. We woke up really early the next morning so that we could walk back to the train station and catch the express train back to the airport. After getting through security, we looked for food. Almost everything was closed so early in the morning, but we managed to find a burger place that was open. It was weird having fast food that early, but it was actually pretty good. We boarded the final flight and I found my seat. I was lucky, and another passenger traded me their window seat for my aisle seat. After about 14 hours, we arrived safely at the Toronto airport. Myself and the other participant from the trip parted ways, and I got a shuttle back to my car at the hotel that I stayed at before leaving for the trip. I cleared the border into the US and continued my drive back home.